I had such a blast doing a swatch party of Revlon's Glass Shine lipsticks, and many of you seem to enjoy it too. So I ordered every single shade of Revlon's brand new launch, the Revlon Super Lustrous Ultra, and today I'm going to try on all 10 shades. If this sounds fun to you, show this video a thumbs up and let's get into it. Now this is a limited edition Ulta exclusive, and I do believe it's available online only. So hopefully this video can help you decide if any of these shades will work for you. The packaging is stunning. Sparkly gold, perfect for a holiday launch. As always, the lipstick, all the makeup I'm wearing, my earrings, and my sweater will be listed and linked in the description box below and in the top pinned comment and in YouTube shopping if available. And here are the claims. The Revlon Super Lustrous Ultra cares for your lips like a lip balm, formulated with murro butter to lock in moisture. This ultra-rich, creamy lipstick glides on smoothly and delivers radiant color in just one swipe. The long-lasting formula resists fading and smudging, and I do agree with those claims. I do find the shades to be more saturated and longer lasting than the original Super Lustrous formula, which will always be a favorite. The formula is a little bit richer, slightly less shiny, but still with a really lovely satin finish. Anyway, like I said, it comes in 10 shades. We are going to try on all 10 of them, and then at the end of the video, I will do side-by-side swatches so you can see how they compare to each other. Let's get these on the lips, starting with the lightest shade, Sun-Kissed, a warm peachy brown nude. Now, I'm usually not really into nudes. So many of them just seem to, I don't know, deaden my complexion. So I'm actually really surprised how much I like this. This would be really pretty with a more dramatic eye where I didn't want my lips to compete with my eye makeup. Next up is 003 Cashmere, which is more of a neutral brown nude. Also very nice, definitely more brownie toned. It actually looks really natural on the lips. I think Revlon did a really nice job with their nudes. And here we have 005 Rosewood, a warm brownie mid-tone rosewood. Now since this is a deeper shade, I'm showing it lightly applied and buffed in. This formula is very pigmented, but that also gives us more flexibility depending on how we apply it. So here it is lightly buffed in, really natural looking. And let's go in with full pigment. Now this shade does pull more brownie than rosewood on me. I think it gives sort of a 90s cool girl vibe. Next up is 014 Tulip, a peachy pink warm nude pastel. Now it is a really pretty shade, but I do feel it sort of washes me out. So it's not a favorite on me, but I do have a friend who I think will love this. 015 Bermuda, a really pretty coral pink. Now Revlon says it's a warm shade, but it definitely pulls more cool on me. Now I adore pink, so I had really high hopes for this, but it's just a little too pastel for my preference. But I do have another friend this will look gorgeous on. And here we have 013 Cosmos, a cool mid-tone pinky mauve. This is actually one of my favorite shades, and I think it looks really pretty with the sweater I'm wearing today. You know, it's very wearable for every day and really, really pretty with a mauvey, plummy eye and cheek. Next up is 007 Sedona, a warm mid-tone pinky brown. Now this shade is actually fairly close to my natural lip color. Applied lightly and buffed in, it's an easy, everyday, my lips but better. I also think it's very wearable full pigment. It reminds me a little of Revlon's classic rum raisin, but with a little more warmth. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this one for sure. 009 Fireside. Now Revlon calls this a neutral red, but I do feel like it has a touch of warmth. You can see how incredibly saturated this formula is. One swipe is all it takes for full pigment. I feel like this is the perfect red for the holidays. And this is the red I'm wearing today. And here we have another red called Heat Wave. Now Revlon calls this a warm red, but I feel like it's a bright strawberry red that leans a little more cool toned. This is probably the brightest of all the shades in the line. However, applied lightly and buffed in, this can be an everyday shade for me. Now, full pigment definitely packs a punch. This actually reminds me a little bit of Revlon's classic Cherries in the Snow, which was my signature red for years. And last but not least is Blackberry, which is very accurately named. It's a very cool toned, very deep blackberry. Definitely the deepest shade in the line. Now I would have never purchased this if I wasn't doing this video, but I'm so glad I did. It's really, really pretty, lightly buffed in. However, full pigment is just a little too vampy on me. This would be absolutely beautiful on someone with a deeper skin tone. And now for the swatches. I am going to have to put my glasses on so I can see what I am doing. And here are the swatches. So first up we have Sun-Kissed, a warm peachy brown nude, Cashmere, more of a neutral brownie nude, Rosewood, a warm, I don't know, sort of a mid-tone, it's got more brown than rose in it. Next up we have Tulip, a warm pastel, peachy pink nude, Bermuda, a mid-tone coral pink. Now Revlon calls this a warm shade. I feel like it definitely leans more cool. Cosmos, cool mid-tone, pinky mauve. It really does look a little bit more plummy when you compare the shades. Mauve-y, I would say. Sedona, warm mid-tone pinky brown. Fireside, classic neutral red with just a touch of warmth. Heat Wave, cool, definitely a cool toned red. It reminds me a little bit of Cherries in the Snow. And then these are both Blackberry. That's Bosley. These are both Blackberry. And I wanted to show you how really pretty it looks when you just buff it on and smudge it out. And there it is, full pigment. So you can see these are very, very pigmented. And there they are. So when I originally ordered my shades, I originally ordered 3, 4, 5. I originally ordered, what is this one? Cosmos, Sedona, and Fireside. These are the types of shades I normally lean into. But one of the things I love about doing videos where I'm swatching all the shades is I discover shades I normally probably wouldn't have purchased. For instance, I am really surprised how much I enjoy, what is this one? Sun-Kissed, I think I'm going to get some good use out of that. Rosewood, also I think I'm going to get good use out of. And surprisingly, Blackberry, I think it's really, really pretty when it's smudged out. Anyway, I always have so much fun doing these lipstick try-on videos, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And I just picked up all 10 of the brand new shades that Revlon just launched of their Glass Shine formula. So let me know if you would like to see me try these on as well. And with that, have yourself a wonderful day, and I hope you have a very happy holiday season.